Brave Edna's my name, and I'm here to play a most wonderful game. I peep down your chimneys, I peer up your stairs. I want you to know I'm a person who cares. I don't mean to poke, I don't mean to pry, but not much escapes my beady old eye. So don't think I'm rude, and don't think I'm nosy. I just need to check that you're spotless and cosy. I'm psychic, and that is a spooky old fact. So scrub down your kitchen and clean up your act. Your street cred could rise by a sizable notch, and there's big prizes to win.
Big prizes to win.
So why not begin?
So why not begin?
Dame Edna's Neighbourhood Watch.
And now, in the presence of her by invitation only all-female audience, ladies and ladies, it's Dame Edna Everett!
Welcome to Neighbourhood Watch. It's called that because this show is for nosy Parkers. Hello, nosy Parkers. Gorgeous. Don't you love this frock of mine? Isn't it lovely? It's inspired by a fishbowl. See those little fish? Because my life is a goldfish bowl. Everyone's always gawping at me, even when I'm on TV. They are. I'm a big fish in a small frock, possums. Sister bed's good. Sister, it's time to choose my contestants. You've got your rubber gloves on, I see. Possibly there's a little bit of dirty work ahead. Well, let's now choose my contestants using my magic gladdie. Yes, this is my purple possum picker. It's a highly sensitized gladdie. It vibrates. It is, and it's a flower. It's a floral vibrator, ladies. And it's got a life of its own. It chooses women in need of a little bit of vibration. You! What's your name?
Sharon.
Hello, Sharon. What a lovely name. Do you have a friend called Tracy, do you? Who's this little lady?
Michelle.
Michelle. That's practically Tracy, isn't it? Stand up. You're picked, darling. You are picked. Aren't you? Oh, it's dragging me away, this gladdie now. Oh. Oh. Phew. What's your name?
Sabrina.
Sabina. Sabina.
Hello.
That's the name of an airline, isn't it? Stand up, Sabina, darling. Oh, you're lovely. What a cuddly little mite you are.
I'm about to have a baby. I hope not tonight.
I hope not, Sabina. Well, it's nicer to be named after Sabina than Aeroflot, isn't it? But under the circumstances, Virgin would be inappropriate. You're lovely to stay there because I'm being... My gladdie is taking me over here. To this little brunette here. Hello, darling. Stand up, quick sticks. What's your name?
Alexandra.
Alexandra. May we call you Sandy? May we? Lovely. That's a gritty little name for a gritty little woman. Come on, girls. You're in the show. My magic daddy will fix you. Come on. This way. This is lovely. Come on, girls. Here we are, sister. Whisk them away. I'll see you in a moment. Oh, well, Sister Bedgood is now giving those ladies a little delicate cosmetic surgery, a few transplants and embedding some radio mics. What a nice woman she is. Cold hands, but a nice woman. Well, it's time to tell you all what this show is really about. Well, it's not about homes. Oh, no, sorry. It's about one home. Sabina's home. Little Sabina with a little green top with a little one on the way. Well, what Sabina does not know and hasn't any idea of is there's a live camera outside her home at this moment, ready to penetrate her premises. Trevor, give us a wave. There's my cameraman. You ready to go in, Trevor? Yes, he is. Little does she know, but in 2 minutes, I'll be taking millions of women, even aliens, because they can get this show on Mars with the right equipment. Yes, we'll all be going on a tour of her home, looking into her wardrobes, her body, into her dressing table, her most intimate corners and hidey holes. What a generous, open person she is. Oh, shh. Here she comes. Let's see what major prizes can be won on Neighbourhood Watch.
Yes, girls, on the show you may win this Ferrari 348 TB. Plus, our runner-up could be lucky enough to take home a lifetime's unlimited air miles on Concorde at twice the speed of sound. Also available to be won, all the jewellery you can carry out of Ratner's in a room. Last, but by no means least, a scrummy box of black magic chocolates minus all the soft centres.
Isn't that exciting? And look at you three of you, like the three little pigs from school, aren't you? Well, this is just a practice round. Now, I want you to tell me who lives in this house. Yes, Sandy?
Her Majesty the Queen.
The Queen lives in that house. Yes, very good, my little Sandy. Of course, she lives there out winter. She doesn't like it, but she likes to be near Elton John and Pamela Stephenson. That's why she's there. And because I know her well, I can tell you she can't abdicate. Oh, no, for one good reason. The Queen Mother does not want to become King Grandmother. She doesn't. Because that'd be ridiculous, wouldn't it? Who lives in this house? Yes.
JR.
Very good, Sabrina. Yes. J.R. Ewing, I would accept her. Oh, well. That cow over there. Now, who lives, and this is a little bit more difficult for a couple of you. Who lives in this house? Your house, Sabrina? Oh, but you're rather a posh, refined woman. You wouldn't live in a hovel like that. Now, I mean that in a lovely, a nurturing way. Well, if it is, I'm afraid you're disqualified from this game, Sabrina, you angel. I'm sorry, what a coincidence. You sit on this chair, you can be an umpire. How would you like that? Make yourself comfortable there. Isn't that spooky that it should be your home?
Very.
Go in, Trevor. Oh, look. Oh, yes. Oh, you've got a peephole in the door. How thoughtful. People can just peep into your home, can't they? But they won't peep as deeply as we're going to. Ring the doorbell, will you, Trevor? Oh, lovely. Ring that facility. Beautiful. Madge! Show us around, will you, Madge? Oh, it's narrow there. There's no room to swing a cat. What's in... Oh, how beautiful. Isn't it? It's beautiful. Let's look at that sofa again. It's lovely, isn't
isn't
it?
it?
Mind you, if I were you, I wouldn't wear anything too floral on. Particularly if you were lying face down on it, Sabrina. People might sit on you, darling. Not that they'd complain, I shouldn't think. I don't mean any offence. It's a big compliment to be a human beanbag. But are they scatter cushions? That's what they're called. Do you scatter them yourself? You don't get someone in.
Not
Some sort of deranged person to come and do a bit of scattering for you. What's that scary thing?
Well, it used to
Oh,
be
it's
my
horrible. No, I don't mean Madge, Trevor. I mean that. What is it?
It's my leopard.
Oh, it's made of acrylic, is it? And
Yeah, it's real.
real? Oh, shh. No, no. I'm afraid there are people haters watching. That's what animal lovers call themselves in private. Anyway, it's made of nylon and acrylic, I think we'd better say, darling, and it died of natural causes. It died really of being stuffed, didn't it? It did, but don't worry, it died very quickly. They run very fast and they need stuffing at high speed, I'm afraid, by Olympic standard stuffers, probably by Linford Christie. He's not a professional stuffer, but he likes to keep his hand in. Well, now, let's look around the room. Oh, look, a lovely screen. Is your husband a doctor, Sabrina?
No.
No. Oh, no, you're not allowed to advertise, are you, of course? But he probably does his exploratories behind that screen. When I saw that screen, I knew your husband was a doctor. My hand went for my zip immediately. It did. Let's have a little peep behind the screen, Trevor, if we may. No patience there, I hope. What's the matter, Sabrina?
I'm very worried you're going into my dining room.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm just looking here. What's in the top right-hand drawer, please, Trev? What? Oh, what's that? Oh, horrible! It's what my father used to call a barker's egg. You know, it barks and it lays them. It's horrible. Let's get out of here before we find more barker's eggs, thank you. Oh. Well, what's through here?
Dining room.
Oh, the dining room. Is that the room you didn't want us to go into? Oh, darling, it's sort of very red. Is it rubbed or dragged?
It's blotched.
It's blotched, is it? It's warm, though. It's like a cosy old womb, isn't it? Well, it's your dining room, really, isn't it? And there's a desk there and beautiful pictures. It's lovely. It's very upmarket. Is it illuminated with candles or lamps?
Candles.
Candles.
Yes.
You have a chandelier, wouldn't you, dear?
No.
No. What's on the ceiling, Trev?
Oh, don't.
What? What? Hang on a minute. Is it a painting or a rubbing? It's like an old Greek rubbing, if you ask me. On the ceiling, too, not even on the wall. It's not very well hung, darling, I'm afraid. Is it a man with a pestle and mortar? Or is it a butter churn of some kind? Oh, I can see what it is. Turn it off, Della. Come on, please. It's horrible and yucky. Why is that on the ceiling, anyway? I think it's to divert your guests from your yucky food, darling. Probably. I mean that in the way it's intended. I hope you had your eyes peeled. You finding this an exhilarating experience? There's some questions coming up. You ready? The trellis in Sabina's front garden. Was it the square sort or the diamond sort?
Square?
Sharon?
Square.
Square, yes. Because the diamond sort can collapse and chop your hand off. Now, how many cushions to the nearest 100 are there in Sabina's sitting room? Sandy?
18.
18? Sabina?
About 118.
118. Well, you were very, very close. I'm going to give you a point, Sandy.
Oh, thank you.
I am. Well, you'll never win that Ferrari, darling. Name one object in Sabina's drawer other than the Barker's egg. Batteries, Tipex, or sellotape?
Batteries.
Sharon?
Batteries.
Batteries. Do you have any batteries in there?
Sure.
We won't ask what they're for. Well, now, how many puffs are there most nights in Sabrina's sitting room? Sandy?
One.
One. Two. Very close. You were so close, Sandy. I'm going to give you a point. Isn't this exciting? These women are neck and neck. Well, what do you imagine the placemats in Sabrina's exotic dining room are made of? Are they cork or are they mirrors? Mirrors? I don't think so, are they?
They are.
They are. What, so your guests can... Oh, really? Look at that permissive ceiling of yours. Well, the score is 2 for Sandy, 3 for Sharon. Goodness me, this excitement is overwhelming me. In part 2, it'll be time for Sabrina to say your prayers, darling, because we're going up your stairs! Your faithful guide and mentor, Dame Edna Everett, is here ready to take you upstairs at Sabrina's lovely home. After what we've seen downstairs, Sabrina, we'd better go up there with our eyes tight shut. Wait a minute, we haven't cased your kitchen yet. But we have to stay downstairs for a moment, Trevor. That's narrow there, isn't it? A couple of weeks you won't be able to squeeze down there, will you? Through there again. Oh, Madge, that'll do. Oh, how... Oh, Sabrina, how beautiful it is. Let's have a little bit of a look around this. Oh, look, knives on the wall, too. A little... What's that object there above the sound system?
The Berlin Wall.
The Berlin Wall?
Yeah.
I always visualise it as bigger than that. It's got a bit in the middle, is it? Rather elaborately framed. Where did you get that, Sabrina?
Berlin.
Oh, Berlin, sure. Did you? How spooky. Now, it's time to say your prayers because we're going up your stairs! Madge, lead the way, darling. Bedroom, please, Madge. Quick, Sticks, what's the matter? Oh, look, I can't wait. Oh, looks as though it's been ransacked down there. Sandy, I don't know why you're grinning. Your duvet is a disgrace. I happen to have been to your home. I have. It's been chewed. It's been chewed. It's got holes all over it. Your husband's a bit of an old duvet biter, is he? Is he a quilt cruncher or a slumberland sucker? Horrible. Why is it like that, Sandy, your bed? Why? Why?
Bertie does it.
Bertie? Does your husband know about Bertie? Who is he?
He's my puppy.
Your puppy? Oh, you sleep with the puppy?
Yes.
How delightful. Well, you've had a busy week too, Sharon, haven't you? Mind you, you never need to buy face cream and things. You peel them all off those magazines, don't you? You stuff them in your undie drawer, don't you? You do. And if your husband, even your husband wants a little cup of coffee, you have to say, sorry, I have to wait till the next woman's realm. Oh, I know these women. I've probed them with my laser. Into the bathroom, please, Madge. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Lovely. It's compact. Oh, what's that strange picture on the right? What's that? I think I know that. It's called...
Bottom.
Well, I know. I think it's called rear view mirror, as a matter of fact. It's quite acceptable, too. Any other pictures in there?
Some you shouldn't look at.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, God.
Oh, I know. please. It's a... No, no, please. I know, it's a short-sighted gynecologist. With no clothes on. He's obviously not NHS anyway. I hope... Please, Trevor, that'll do. That'll do, Trevor. I hope you've kept your eyes skinned, girls. A few more questions, darlings. Ready? Have your buzzers ready? How many knives are stuck to the wall magnetically in Sabrina's kitchen? Sandy?
9.
Sharon?
4.
No idea.
Well, it's 7 and 1 potato peeler. So you were closer, Sandy. A point for Sandy. On which side of the bed does Sabrina sleep?
The left-hand side.
Left-hand side? Yes! Except, of course, on the continent. Now, what colour marble has Sabrina utilised in the bathroom? Yes?
Blue?
Blue, Sandy.
Green.
Dark green, but very close, particularly if you're colourblind, Sandy. Another point to you, neck and neck, how exciting. This is the most exciting game I think we've played. What shape, and you've only got about 473 points before you get the Ferrari, or even the black magic. What shape is the trellis in the kitchen? Sharon?
Diamond shape.
Yes, Sharon, a point to Sharon. What shape, yes, how many knives, we've done that. Well, 4 to Sandy, 5 to Sharon. Final question, I want you to look at the big screen now, girls. Which of these low, sneaky, miserable, dubious specimens of manhood let Sabrina in for tonight's experience? Which man is she married to? Which one is Edward? Please, studio audience. You've got to know buzzers, women.
Number 1.
Sandy, number 1.
Number 2.
Sharon?
Number 2.
Number 2. Is that right? Yes! Number 2 is Edward, who helped us with our inquiries. Won't you be pleased? What did you call him? What yucky word did you use? Beginning with B and ending with D? Well, you're going to have a chance to see him now. Sister Bedgood, let's meet Edward! Edward, darling. Look at you. You lovely pair. Are you cross with him or a little bit excited? Furious?
I'm all a tremor.
You're a tremor. Oh, nice. Well, it was very exciting. Did you suspect anything at all?
Nothing.
Nothing? Good. Sister Bedgood's got some nice... There's some gladdies for you, darling. Some beautiful... Flown from Australia.
Thank you so much.
And, of course, because you've got a bit to talk about, I'm going to give you a trip to Paris, fully paid, spending money. Yes. And thank you for having me at your place.